IBF heavyweight champion Charles Martin has had a lot to say in recent weeks about you. Did you by chance at all see the interview that Behind the Gloves did with him recently?
I did, but I was just laughing halfway through because I was thinking to myself, this guy must be high in crack. He needs to, either high in crack or he needs money for crack. One of the two, I don't know. I was just laughing. I was just thinking, it's that the guy.
He wants the fight. He wants the fight with you. He feels he deserves it because
he doesn't want the fight. A lot of guys talk shit. He doesn't want the fight. If he wanted the fight, then his promoter and his team would have reached out. None of them would reach out. All he's done is talk shit on social media. He's just a crackhead. That's why he just talk shit, man. He doesn't want the fight. When I want to fight, I make an offer. I get my team and Dillian to actively, like Andy Ruiz, we made offer. Luis Ortiz, we made offer. Deontay Wilder, we made offer. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury, we made, we tried to make offer. We get the WBC to order it. So I'm active. A lot of these guys just talk shit. Charles Martin just talk shit. It's just, I'm sick and annoyed of these guys talking shit. Ruiz using my name saying he's negotiating me when he's not negotiating me. I'm sick of these guys talking shit. You want to fight? You don't want to fight. It's just these guys just talk shit, And then people say, oh yeah, Dillian Whyte's running for him. I'm not running from these guys. These guys are not serious. They just talk shit. If you want to fight, I'm not hard to find. But these guys just talk shit, man.
So if you could make the fight you want in America, who would that opponent be?
I'd like to go and punch up Chris Arreola in America because he's a big name and tough guy, strong guy, top Mexican fighter, and he just took under his 12 rounds or whatever it was and knocked him down. So it's a good parameter for me to knock him out and obviously suck the under his fight, hopefully.
Those are the words of Dillian Whyte in shouts out to Behind the Gloves with Michelle Joy Phelps, and for conducting the interview. Dillian Whyte gave his counterpunch on Charles Martin, and he first of all called him a crackhead. And Charles Martin would, I could hear Charles Martin countering back, no, I smoke weed, bitch. I smoke weed, bitch. I walk this earth like a god. So so he was like, get it right, bitch. It's weed. And, he said, well, hey, if he wanted to fight me and he was serious about it, he would make me an offer. And a lot of these guys say the same thing like he did. If he wanted to fight these guys, he made them an offer. Like Wilder, Ruiz, Ortiz, he made them an offer. Okay. And it makes sense for a reply. But let me counterpunch. Okay. There's always two sides to the story. Is Dillian Whyte wrong for what he said? No, he's not wrong for what he said. They could make an offer. But then yet, he said something that made the most sense. If you want to fight someone, you make them an offer, just like he did with those guys that I mentioned, Ortiz, Whyte, Fury, and Wilder. It shows me that he doesn't want to fight Charles Martin. He doesn't take Charles Martin seriously. He said he was laughing. So if anytime you're laughing at something, you're not taking it seriously. But he said, well, hey, if he wants to offer me, he'd get his people together and make an offer. Fair enough. But if you wanted to fight him, you would make him an offer. Better yet, the guys that he mentioned, he didn't mention anything about Jermaine Franklin. And in fact, he didn't even really mention a definite guarantee that he's going to fight in America. So it's kind of up in the air. And fighting on someone's undercard like Canelo, yeah, Canelo's big, but at the end of the day, why don't Matchroom make their own undercard? You don't have to piggyback off of Canelo. You can make your own undercard, just like Joshua did. Dillian Whyte is one of the second, third most marketable heavyweight fighters there in the UK. Okay, he's been in there with Povetkin. He's been in there with Joshua. He's been in there with a lot of people. So if Andy Ruiz can host his own card on PBC, certainly Dillian Whyte can do the same thing. And to have Charles Martin as an opponent, or better yet, Luis Ortiz as an opponent, yes. Why would you want to be on someone's undercard? That's no different from Dillian Whyte blasting Luis Ortiz for being on Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury's undercard. Counterpunch. That's no difference. So he can't say that about Ortiz anymore because he was trying to do the same thing. Well, you don't want to be on Canelo's card. Why? Have your own damn card. Just like you told Ortiz, like, why would you want to be on their card when you can be frontlining with me as my opponent? Do you see how the things change? You see how everything changes? See, at this point, he's not really serious, or he's not really interested in fighting Charles Martin because he never made him an offer. See, that's a two-way street. Okay? Yeah, Charles Martin can say that. They could say they can make an offer. You know what I mean? And he said, well, they haven't made me an offer. Well, fair, fine. If you know this guy's talking all this shit about you and you think he's a crackhead, you know he was a former IBF champion, you know millions of people saw him in the UK fighting Anthony Joshua, getting that strap snatched from him. Well, you know he's a worthy opponent. You want to fucking fight Chris Arreola and he just fought Andy Ruiz. And I understand that connection because he wants to do a better job than Andy did. But at the end of the day, fight Charles Martin. Another former champion, okay, that had one of the major belts. I don't give a shit if it was for a day. It doesn't matter. He was still a former champion. And he has 2 losses just like himself. Okay? And you can't say, oh, well, who got beat by the better guys? Let's not go there. You both got beat by Joshua. And then let's compare Povetkin to Adam Kalnaki. It's kind of impossible because Kalnaki only has 1 loss, right? He took his first L to Helenius of all people. But Povetkin, you would look at it like he's far better. But then again, Adam Kalnaki's no slouch. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not enough of these guys fighting each other to really see who's better or not. I get it. Povetkin would look or appear better because of the accolades. But at the end of the day, Dillian Whyte rips Charles Martin for not wanting him. Well, fair play. You haven't sent him an offer either. So obviously you're not interested in fighting him as well. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on Dillian Whyte trashing Charles Martin for calling him out. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.